Welcome to Chillin' 101. We hope this video helps.
You start with targeted diagnostics. Check the 12V battery and fuses, because a weak supply often causes erratic RPM gauge readings. Once done, connect an OBDROMAN2 scanner to read engine speed sensor errors and live PID for RPM. This tells you whether the signal is missing versus fluctuating. Now use a multimeter at the tachometer connector to verify a pulsed 012V or square wave signal. If you see no pulse, proceed to inspect wiring harness and connectors. Next, isolate the signal path. You probe the crankshaft or camshaft position sensor because these generate the RPM pulse. A weak or noisy waveform explains jitter. Make sure to backprobe connectors with ignition on and wiggle harness sections to reproduce faults. This reveals intermittent opens or shorts. If live data shows correct RPM at the ECU but gauge still wrong, the issue sits downstream, likely in cluster wiring, a ground, or the gauge driver. Replace suspect components stepwise to avoid unnecessary. Finally, perform repairs and confirm function. Repair wiring, replace a failed sensor, or swap the tachometer module as determined. Once components are replaced, reconnect the battery, clear diagnostic codes, and run a controlled road test while monitoring OBDROMAN2 live RPM to ensure the gauge matches engine speed. Make sure to recalibrate or reflash the instrument cluster if required by the service manual. Troubleshooting tip: if symptoms persist, verify a solid instrument cluster ground. Poor grounds.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.